This is cool.
Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a video about this box. This box was my dad's. As you can see, it's got cigarette burns and stuff all over it. But anyway, my dad passed away in 2005, so this box has got stuff in it that's been in there since way before that. I've had the box for a while. We move a lot, so I lost the key somewhere. I imagine while we were moving. You want to say hi in the background? Kelly's
Hi.
here. So I lost the key. So I looked up some YouTube videos and I saw a couple videos of kids opening these boxes with either using nail clippers with the file on it, or some of them used these. So like a Swiss Army knife, and it has a file in here, and then it also has another piece in here, the one with the little hole in it, that they say will open it. So I've got two Swiss Army knives. I'm going to try this one first. They say you got to put it in like that with this little curved piece down. So I'm going to try to open it, and we're all going to see what's in it together. So let's see if I can get it open.
Do you think it's gonna open it?
I don't know. They were opening them like quick, but they were pretty aggressive with it. Nothing yet.
I feel like these things wouldn't be that easy to get into.
You wouldn't think so, but I saw videos of kids doing it.
Like, these are like fireproof.
Yeah, theirs were the same exact ones. I think this is a model 1100, so maybe there's something different about it.
I was thinking like a screwdriver and a hammer.
Let's try this.
And busting it open.
I'm gonna try just like the knife piece. This is not the I mean, I don't know. They just made it seem really easy, so I was like, oh, I could do that. But they were like, you gotta push it all the way back in there. These aren't going all the way back in. I feel like I can feel the blade. Let me try it the other way. Alright, it doesn't seem to be working for me. What else do I have here? Got another Swiss Army knife. Maybe it's shorter. Or maybe it's just different in some way. There's that light comes on when it feels like it's too dark. It's like the light on the camera.
Are you getting it?
I don't know. It's gonna suck if I did this video that it doesn't work. Oh, I didn't even get it. It just barely moved. I wonder how long it's been like that. Just to show everybody, it really, like, I should have showed you guys before I did the video to make sure that, because I saw one, I was like, I don't even know if that thing was really locked in the beginning.
But you just unlocked it.
Well, it's not, because theirs was turning all the way.
Yeah, but
Mine's
you
just
unlocked
turning.
it enough to...
Yeah, I mean, I got it up to where I can open it. That's sweet. All right.
Ooh.
So, now
Get
we're going to
closer.
see what's in this box.
I see jewelry.
Lots of jewelry. So this is completely full of jewelry. That light off and on's kind of annoying.
You might find something cool in there.
Yeah. Like I said, this is...
I can't believe you got that open with a Swiss Army knife.
Those kids. That's got... wonder if this is a key to it. No. That's probably nothing. There's a knife. Let me back this camera up a little bit. So we've got a knife. It is an old timer. I don't know if you guys can read that on there, but it says old timer. It's in really good condition. USA 152. Not really sure. Obviously, if you guys don't know, me and Kelly just recently became resellers online. So we're starting by just going through everything in our house and seeing what we don't need that we can sell. Okay, let me show you all this. So this is a little knife. The blade sticks out past there, and then you open that, and it's just it's a Pakistan. I don't assume that it's worth anything.
Why does the knife hang out of the...
Just so it fits in that. I don't know. I don't understand that.
Seems kind of dangerous.
Empty pill bottle. Seal of Pittsburgh.
What is that? Is it like a match holder?
Is that what that is?
I don't know. It's got like a little opening in the back. Yeah.
Or it could be for...
Where you could strike it?
I think that's for matches.
That's what it looks like to me.
If anybody knows what that's for, let us know. It's got a little slot back here. And opens up this way. We've got a buck knife, buck 112 USA. So that's just like an old buck knife. What's this? Oh, more jewelry and a cool little fork. And I actually remember this fork from when I was a kid. My dad told me it was ivory. I don't know if it really is, but we got that. And then there's, oh, brings me back. So this right here, it's some kind of a claw. I don't remember what kind of animal it is, but I loved this when I was a kid, and I wore it. I wore it as a necklace all the time. My dad would let me wear it. A class ring. A bunch of little random jewelry, necklaces. Nothing really cool. But probably some gold jewelry, and I'm glad I found this. Because I literally loved that thing when I was a kid. And my ivory fork. Did I call it a fork or a spoon?
You called it a fork.
Okay. I just wanted to say spoon for some reason. Here's a watch. UNIVE.
There's something with mercury in it.
I'll tell you the story about the mercury.
Oh, no.
So this looks like an old watch. I don't know if it's... I don't see any markings on the back, so that probably means it's really cheap and worthless. Waltham, little pocket watch. Don't know if that's worth anything. Oh, this is kind of cool. I don't know if you guys can see this. That's like I don't know if that's supposed to be like an angel with a trumpet, but then there's a lightning bolt in the back. I wish they could see that better. I don't know if this thing is on autofocus or not. There's a telephone, like an old school telephone with a receiver. There's a radio, and there's a TV over here. So that's kind of just interesting. I don't know exactly what it's for, what it means, but it's interesting. Another knife that has something inscribed. Is that the right word? On the blade? Engraved. I can't read what it says. It doesn't really look like English. Not sure. There's something engraved.
No, it's not English.
It doesn't look like English.
No.
But it's cool looking. Like little. It kind of looks Native American. I don't remember what this is for, but you twist this and you can pull this back and you can maybe for coins or something.
Maybe.
If you were like looking at coins up close and you needed to know. There's a ton of knives in here, guys. I remember these too from when I was a kid. These are an old pack of Southern Pacific lines, which I think is railway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys can read that. And they're playing cards. So it's got all these old custom house, Montgomery. There's just the whole. Oh, they must have used these, and that was the Joker. But it's got all these places. Those are probably really old.
That's cool.
And
There's a ton of knives.
yeah, there's a lot of knives in here.
Like, at least 20.
Right. Something else that I do remember from growing up. Cool knives. Switchblade. I heard these are illegal now. Rostfrei. I'm not really sure how to pronounce Rostfrei or something. Let's see if it still works. My dad told me to always store them open. Ah, look at that, and it works. And the safe. So this is a safety on a switchblade in case you don't know. If it's down, you can push the button to close it. Or no, you don't push the button. You push this to close it. And then if it's like this, maybe that button will still work. Maybe if okay, let's try this again. I think it's the safety the other way. So if this is up, the button won't work to open it.
There you go.
And if it's down,
You said those are illegal now?
I'm pretty sure they're illegal. Anyway, so there's that. There's another switchblade that's
Ancient.
like ancient with no handpiece on it, and it doesn't have any of the mechanism, but the spring still works. Another switchblade, same as the other one, same name, Rostfrei or whatever, works. See if the safety works. Safety does work. A case knife. It says muskrat. So case muskrat, I'm sure anybody that knows much about knives would know what that meant. I am not that guy. When I was a kid, my dad taught me a lot of stuff about knives, but I don't remember it now. This is probably just a cheap knife. There's some kind of a symbol here on the blade or on the handle. But I don't know. It says Wild Turkey handmade Solingen steel. Don't know anything about that. I don't want to get into the mercury yet. These were mine when I was a kid. So it's a butterfly knife, and I played with this and I was actually really good with it when I was a kid. And it's just like cheap. It says Golden Dragon on it. But my dad let me play with this stuff when I was a kid.
And you're like, how old?
It's Taylor Seto Surgical Japan. I was a kid. Like I could do like the whole thing. I was really into martial arts and kung fu and stuff like that. Empty pill bottle. I feel like I remember when my dad bought this knife. And as you see, it's got a little bit of surface rust on it now. But it has something engraved in it here, and I cannot read it. And then the head of it, this is like a lion, and there's a rabbit in its mouth, and there's a rabbit or a deer, and what is this, little cherub baby stabbing the deer with a spear.
Oh God, it really is.
Yeah, and it says
cool.
Solingen, which I think was the name on one of the photos. But I always thought that was really cool. Here we've got another knife. Let's see if it'll. There are no markings on this knife that I can see. So just another little pocket knife. And oh look, some little channel locks. An old watch. It says something in there.
The size of a baby wrist?
Yeah. It's an old, I can't read what the name is on there. I don't know. Let's keep it, baby. Tiny little pocket knife. And it also says something that I can't read. For multiple reasons. Probably because it's too small.
Is that a hoop earring?
Yeah. This says Warbs. It's made in the USA. I don't know much else about it. Looks like there's another blade in here, but it's broken. This is also a switchblade that I don't know if you can tell how that's like deteriorated, but the button and the safety, the blade's rusted in there. The back of it's all gone. So I don't know anything else about that. It's probably could be trash. Another knife. It is a Case XX, which if anybody knows anything about knives knows Case XX is very sought after. It's got a nice handle on this side, but on this side the handle is gone.
So why were you supposed to store these open?
The switchblades, because of the spring. I remember this knife when I was a kid.
Just the switchblades? Because a bunch of the other ones are open too. Like you've already taken them out.
Oh, I don't know why some of them are open. I don't know it. This is just a Pakistan, and I don't assume that. I mean, maybe there might be something like if something's a certain age and from Pakistan, it might be worth something, but I don't know. But it's kind of a cool little, like it's got that cool little blade shaped like that on it, and then a regular blade. Oh, another switchblade. So this looks like that really old switchblade, but it's in really good condition probably for the age. Like it says USA on the blade, but it says something else. I can't read it. And it seems like it works. How do these close? So this closes with the button. Let's see if it works. How cool. So then we've got just another. These have some kind of there's something on here. The same symbol I think as that other one was, and I don't know what it is. This is that Solingen. Yeah. Cute little adjustable wrench. Right? That's a Nike.
You said Nike?
Yeah, it says Nike.
Watch face?
Yeah, Nike watch face.
Let me see that.
And the back says Nike, so it's probably legit. Another Case XX. Wish I could. I always see people get stuff to focus. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I think that's it. I think you guys can see that now. Case XX SS, whatever that means. USA, of course. Another pocket watch with no glass face. I cannot read what that says. But anyway, pocket watch. Elgin, E-L-G-I-N. Not sure which way to pronounce that. But it's also missing the glass. The back's kind of got a fancy little engraving on it. This is another watch that is very tiny in there. I can't read it. But it looks like it might be gold. I'll check it out later, see if it's real gold. And another watch, broken. Geneva, I've heard of that before. Stainless steel back. Yeah, anyway, another little watch. And another pocket watch with no name on it, and the Phoenix on the back. I don't know if you guys can see the Phoenix. Anyway, it says the Phoenix on it too. A tiny, that's not a knife. I'm not real sure what that is. It's like a pick of some kind. And then this side has a knife on it. So, old, obviously. Doesn't mean it's worth anything. And another tiny Little knife. Let's see if we can see what kind of. It just says USA. It doesn't say anything else. It just says USA on the blade. Some old watch face. There's still more knives. Another tiny knife.
What's the deal with the tiny knives?
I don't know. Maybe he had a thing about tiny knives. I can't even get those blades out of there. But let's get these hoop earrings out of the way. These are probably not anything.
Why are they in there?
I have no idea. And another switchblade that does not work. Presto. Patent January 30 to 40. Made in US. Geo Charade Knife Company. Huh. That's cool though. And empty. Just like a watch head. I don't know if that's really what that's called.
Makes sense.
There's a couple of faces in here that are not in watch heads, is what we're gonna call them now. Another tiny knife. Kind of glittery in there. Doesn't say anything on it. And another pretty small knife. This one also has some kind of a symbol on it, and it says Imperial. Yeah. That's nothing. That's a token for my dad liked to gamble, so this is a token from Tri-State Raceway and Gaming Center. $1 gaming token, 2003, West Virginia, Cross Lanes. That's where we went.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a old lighter. I found a couple more lighters like this. I don't know what kind it is. One of the other ones I found was an Evans, and I looked it up, and it was actually slightly sought after. But I have no idea on this one. These, I don't know. It's like a, but I'm not sure what they do. They won't move. HR USA. That's what it says on it.
A journal key?
Maybe. Somebody's diary.
Mm-hmm.
2 separate keys. This is a
Flattened out quarter?
maybe.
I think it is.
It looks like a flattened quarter. I did that to a quarter one time.
Put it on the train?
No, I
Train
did it with a
tracks?
hammer.
Oh. Of course you did it with a hammer.
Yeah. Zippo. It's probably flint or something. Yeah, I bet you that's. I don't know actually. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but that's a Zippo something. If anybody knows what that is, leave a comment for us. It's not a real bullet. It twists out, and it's a lighter that won't move. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a lighter. Kind of cool.
We gotta turn that auto lighting off.
I don't know how to. I tried to earlier.
Alright.
Oh, so with the camera thing, this is my first time using this camera on screen thing. So I wanted to just make a video to use it, and I also really wanted to open this box. So I thought, oh, this would be a good time to do that. We're at the end of this box. This is another, looks like a bullet, but it's actually a lighter, and it's silver. And it acts like it wants to spin. We've got another knife. It just says Pakistan on the blade. It's got a keychain on it. this was mine when I was a kid. Again, I was really into kung fu and stuff. Not, oh, this is like a screwdriver set. Like in here, there is some little like flathead Phillips screwdrivers, or bits rather. And which way was that one? And then they would just fit into here, and you could, but you know, just some kind of little novelty thing, I guess, if you ever really needed it. So we're getting to, well, there's my dad's ID and one of the women he married's ID. I don't even want to put those on camera. Alright, so.
Did you say one of the women he married?
Yeah.
Why didn't your dad married?
I don't know how many times he got married. Oh, what's this? So this looks like a little can for, oh, it's like an oil can. Like for maybe oiling watches.
That's
or
super
antiques.
cute.
Yeah. Made in USA. That's all I know about it. Alright, so now
This is what I've been waiting for.
we have these contain mercury. That is, let me get that light to work. That's mercury in there, which is very heavy. Feel how heavy mercury is.
Oh, it is really heavy.
So I remember being a small child, and these I don't know. These are probably used to make bombs or something. But anyway, I remember being a small child, and me and my dad having a bunch of thermometers, and busting the thermometers with like cloth underneath of it and catching the mercury. And I remember playing with mercury in the palm of my hand all the time because it felt really cool. Like it would all stay together kind of. And it was like you could just, but he would only let me do it for so long. He's like, if you leave it set for too long, it'll soak into your skin and you'll die. But I sat there as a little kid playing with mercury in the palms of my hands. There's another little vial of mercury. But yeah, I don't understand these. Like there's metal. I don't know if you guys can really tell what's going on in there.
And there's like,
but there's like
the little cords.
And it seems, I have no idea. FBI, CIA, whoever, if you see Homeland Security, if you see if you see this video, I promise it wasn't me. And when I did have any part in it, I was so small that I didn't know any better. That's pretty much everything in here. The rest, there's just like some of those things, a piece of paper, another little key, and that's it. So anyway, I'm gonna spend a little time going through all this stuff, seeing if I want to get rid of any of it. None of it's really sentimental to me, even though everything's sentimental to me.
Literally.
But anyway, I'm just glad I was able to get it open. Thank you to the people who made the YouTube video showing me how to do it. One of them was a small child, like a boy. You never saw him in the video, but he sounded really young. And there was a video of a girl who did the same thing. They used the female files, but theirs actually worked. Like they got it to go all the way over. So anyway, that's it, guys. Quick short video. If you have a Sentry box, you can get it with a nail file. Alright, we're out of here. If I can turn the camera off. Oh, that's how you turn the camera off.